Hi, how you all doing? I'm just wanting to do a little demo of my method of Gua Sha and see what you think. Maybe you can let me know if this is something that you've tried and that you're doing. I'm giving it a go for this, obviously, 59-year-old neck and face, and for these jowls. So I want to see what happens. I haven't done it regularly. I've done it a little bit on and off. I want to try and get a little bit more regular with using it, and obviously I've watched a few other presenters and they are using it. I'm definitely feeling better in my shoulders and my neck, but my jaw has been a little bit tight, so I want to ease that off. I've got oil on my face at the moment. I have some castor mixed with a little bit of jojoba oil just to get the movements and the flow. And so what I am doing is just releasing off my jaw. And I'm sure if you're interested in this, you can have a search on YouTube. There's a couple of really good people that are talking about the importance of relaxing your jaw. There's one, I think he's a physiotherapist, who talks about this, about relaxing your jaw helps to reshape your almost your face structure and your wrinkles and sagginess of the skin by relaxing your the masseter muscles. So I just recently have been grinding my teeth, and I don't know if it's a side effect of the peptides or some anti-aging treatment I did just recently, which was some threads in the side of my face again that caused this tense grinding of the jaw, tight jaw. So anyway, I'm wanting to relax it off, which is what I can feels really good, to massage those muscles there and relax it off. Anyway, I also wanted to mention, as I said, this sagging here, and to see what you think. So this is my Gua Sha. Yes, it's quite a big one, and it's from I used to use this in the spa, and it's used in the part of the spa for Ice Body Sculpting, which is, so you can use it on your body. So, but I have started using it on my neck and my face, but as I said, I've only done it a couple of times so far. I want to continue using it, and I would like, to see what you think, and let me know, have you got one of the smaller normal Gua Shas? My one is this one. I will search for where I got it from and leave a link. But it's an amazing, much easier to hold, because it's much easier to grip and hold, and the shape of it is amazing, a lot faster and easier to hold than the other stone smaller Gua Shas, which you need to go over the same place, and it takes about 7 minutes to do. This, 2 minutes, right? That's why I like it. I'm I don't want to say I'm forgetful and lazy. I'm not, I'm just sidetracked and I don't have a lot of time. So the faster I can do it, the better. So that's why I like this one. And as you can see, I do under here and it feels brilliant. And you can actually do this in one whole stroke. And I want to turn to the side. As you can see, I'm going under the chin, so I'm getting my neck, if you can see from the side, how it fits perfectly under here, and it rolls here. And then as well, it does all the way up here in one foul swoop. So I'm loving that. This is much easier to use, much. And I mean, I still can go up, take these off, can still go up this way. Like you can do it reverse to more under your neck as well. We're gonna love this. But you can still sweep up like that. I don't want to, I know there's certain movements and certain particular movements you have to do. Some people will tell you have to do in a certain way. Honestly, all you need to know is your lymph nodes and to relax out these lymph nodes. So if you're swooping up, you need to also drain away your lymph nodes, right? Which are from the back. So that's the most important. So we're doing this way. We're just doing a few this way. And I'll do it like this to help. I mean, obviously this is the cheapest, best way to help preserve the drop of your skin. I mean, it's still going to drop. We're aging. That's not stopping. But this helps a little bit with the sag and the droop and the gels. It definitely helps. But it also, I believe, helps drain away the puffiness away from your skin. And this just feels beautiful. And like I said, this is so much easier to grip and hold and use. So yeah, I wasn't giving you a video of exactly number 1 through to step 10 of how you do this. You can Google it for yourself and look at there's plenty of other people talking about Gua Sha massage for the face. I just wanted to basically share how amazing this tool is, and it's so much easier to grip, it's easier on your hands, and it's just nicer to use, which means you will use it. Because I think when something's too hard to use and you've got to hold this little stone and like move it and all that, it is harder to use. So I just want to show you. So I have a lot of gua shas and scraper tools. This is another one. This is not as comfortable to use. These ones were used in the spa, as I said, for madiotherapy. We also, well, the madiotherapy is predominantly used with the wood tools, which is the body sculpting madiotherapy tools, and they're all wooden, and that is for your body, and that is to mold your body and move the broken down deposits of fat or cellulite. It breaks down certain areas like your thighs, like your stomach. It breaks down certain areas using the wood sculpting tools, and they're much bigger because they're obviously for your body, and move that excess of broken down out through your lymphatic system, and then you drink plenty of water, it just flushes out. That maddeiotherapy is amazing. It works really, really well. There's another treatment that we also used, as I said, it was called Ice Body Sculpting, and that's the use of an ice body clay which you make, and I actually made mine for the spa, and it was made out of specific essential oils, clays, and also coffee, and smells beautiful, and that actually freezes, and it's like cryo freezing, but a much more natural and gentle way to do it. Certain areas of your body, maybe I should do a video on that separately, maybe I will, but I have written it in a course. There's a course that you can get on Etsy. I'll link that below, of how to do this treatment, which is great for your spa. It would be great for a mobile business if you wanted to have it as a mobile business at home and do call out, as long as you've got a massage table and you've got this equipment. I've written a course all about it. We, as I said, used to do it in our spa, and it was one of the most popular treatments. Anyway, it is more, the Ice Body Sculpting treatment is more focused on fat zones, because it's thermogenesis, that the aspect of what your body goes into thermogenesis by using the ice and breaking down pockets, breaks it down a lot faster, and using these specific tools, which are metal tools, with this Ice Body Sculpting, hence the reason this is so big. And we used to use this right, that in the areas of, show you, in the areas of molding the fat, right, and the stomach, right. I'm not showing you my stomach here. Anyway, you get what I mean. And then moving it all towards the lymphatic system, so it the particular broken down fat cells and toxins that are trapped in the fat gets broken down via this method, that the therapists, a trained therapist, knows exactly how to do that. This is all written in my manual, which you can get if you were interested on, you can get that on Etsy, yes. Okay, so I'm going to put a link in the box, in the display, in the comments box below, if you were interested in getting that and maybe starting your own business, or adding it to your business, or trying it out at home. And I will put a link to where you can get this amazing tool. So like I said, there's other tools. This one I have is a plastic one. It is quite good. It's very soft. Like, it's not harsh on the corners. I think it's really important not to have like too harsh, but this is really quite nice. The idea of these tools, I want to say, talks about body scraping. What is body scraping, you may ask? Body scraping is the technique that is used to break down tight, really sore muscles. And I find that metal is much nicer for this particular treatment, and even for the draining away, because it's cool, and it's cool on your skin. So this is quite okay. It's not as nice as this big one here, I find. This is quite okay as well, but again, it does a bigger area because of its shape. You can see that there. Put it on the light. It does a bigger area, but it doesn't do the two areas which this is particularly shaped for. Can you see that? See that there? It's particularly tucks under the jaw, under the chin, and still does the top in the underneath section, which I absolutely love. Don't forget, once you've done these treatments a few times, it's so soothing using it too, because it is metal. It feels cool and soothing, whereas the plastic does not feel as soothing. And don't forget to drain away when you've moved up. You can move up. Like this. Like this. It's really lovely. Don't forget to drain away. So, in relation to the muscle, the scraping, tight, tense muscles, like this one's quite tight, but me just doing this has softened the muscle. As long as you've got enough oil or movement on the skin, then it's as long as there's no tension against the skin, you're not going to damage the skin. So that's really important. But this really is an incredible way. You see how that's much deeper to get under the chin. This just feels wonderful. It feels like a lovely massage to give oneself. You know, you could do this in the evening while watching TV or watching your Netflix. So it really is beautiful. So yes, what do you think? Do you think it's made an improvement on my face? Just this? I kind of think it has. I know it feels wonderful, so it's a really nice treatment to do. And I just think I think it lifts and it drains. I haven't done as much this side as I have this side, and it helps with those jowls, and it does help move away the heaviness and the sagginess. It helps to tone somewhat. So yes, so there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you have. This has just been a video on my little tips on using these tools and wanting to hear your opinion and your experience with using Gua Sha or even using the muscle scraping. So this is muscle scraping. I want to come back soon with additional info, what I'm doing with my skin next. Okay, leave it there. See you later.